Let's get rolling on crude oil. All right. We only have one setup on the JaySignal that works on your own Ninja charts. That's it. Called a number 3 setup. What we want to do is we want to let market profile set the trade up, which are we have 2 market profile levels on your chart. We don't use the control point. We use the high value area, which is the red line. Goes on your own Ninja charts. Low value area goes on your own Ninja charts. It's green. High value red, low value green. We let market profile set the trade up. So yesterday was a nice easy break. We broke out of high value. That sets the trade up. It retests on the first retracement with JaySignal. We get the Fibonacci dots, the arrow, then the triangle showing an order imbalance for the entry. Your stop can be placed if you use a 5 sim Renko 2 ticks below the swing low. Or more conservatively, you can use a JaySignal with the close below the JaySignal 2/3 body candle. Now there's 2 wave patterns on JaySignal. There's one setup that we need to do, but there's 2 wave patterns. So I have a motive wave and a corrective wave. This is all you need to do. Okay, this has been happening for 30 years in the market. This market profile got introduced in 1985. Same exact setup. You break out a high value, you look for the first retracement. So you can let market profile set it up. Here's a long, there's an $800 potential here for one contract. You look for the first retracement after it breaks out a high value. So you let market profile set it up. What does that mean? I got to let it break out a high value or break back inside a high value. I got to let it break outside of LVA or break back inside of LVA and look for a JaySignal. Don't make it any more difficult than that. There's 2 wave patterns. There's a motive wave and a corrective wave. The motive wave is with my 5-minute trend filter. You can see I have moving averages on here on JaySignal. When you toggle those on, it will come up. You have a smaller moving average in green, larger moving average in magenta or pink right there. What that means is if the smaller is above the larger, you're in an uptrend. So if you break out a high value area, you're with trend. That's called a motive wave. Motive waves are very, very powerful trades. You can take them with every break in trend direction of market profile. Consequently, we have a corrective wave. A corrective wave is against the 5-minute trend filter. You see the 5-minute trend filter is up. This is a counter trend trade. Counter trend trades cannot be taken, let me repeat, cannot be taken on JaySignal unless you get back inside of high value or inside of low value against trend. You can see here market profile set the trade up. It got back inside of high value. Then you look for the same first retracement, just like the breakout with trend. It broke out. First retracement, there's your long $800 move. This is a corrective wave. It broke back inside of HVA. First retracement, there's your arrow. There's your triangle suggesting order flow short. And that went down over $1,000 per one contract. So JaySignal was 2 for 2 yesterday using this technique. You were 2 for 2 yesterday. One motive wave, one corrective wave off my 5 sim Renko, letting market profile set the trade up, break, retest, break, retest. The difference in the trades will be they're the same setup. It's a number 3 trade. There's only one setup to do on JaySignal. That's all you got to learn. Get over almost 300 videos on the same exact setup. The bottom line is you got to know when to take a trend trade and when to take a counter trend trade. The trend trades are easy. If the moving averages are up, you let JaySignal break out, look for the first retracement long. Consequently, if you look at the counter or corrective waves, the only time you can take a corrective wave is if you get back inside of LV or HVA than the first JaySignal short. Don't make it any more difficult than that. One setup, motive or corrective wave with JaySignal. I don't care what you trade. Doesn't matter. NASDAQ futures, Dow minis, soybeans, doesn't matter. Silver, I don't care what you trade, stocks, doesn't matter. It's the same exact setup on every single market. It works on all markets the same way. You're going to have a motive or corrective. Don't make it any more difficult. Your highest probability trade are going to be when you break out of market profile and get the first J signal. Break inside a market profile, get the first J signal. That's going to be your highest probability trade. You cannot take a counter or corrective wave unless you get back inside against 5-minute trend. So make sure we don't understand that. We do that. It's very clear, very easy to see these setups. Okay? So that is a corrective and a corrective wave and and yesterday and the day before that. Like if we look at gold this morning, this is a corrective wave. I'm sorry, a motive wave. Sorry. Here's a motive wave. We broke below LVA, retested LVA, and got the J signal. This just happened at 8:08 this morning, just happened. There's your arrow. There's your triangle to get short. So gold was an easy short this morning because look at your 5-minute trend. It was down. 5-minute trend is down. 5-minute trend filter is down. Broke through LVA. Your highest probability setup is going to break LVA or HVA. That's a motive wave on gold. That just happened. All right? That is a motive wave with 5-minute trend, just like on crude yesterday. Here's your crude. Moving averages up, broke through HVA, retest, hasta la vista, $800 potential. Broke down through HVA on crude yesterday, first retracement, over $1,000 potential per one contract. Gold broke down through LVA, motive wave, retracement. There's your signal this morning that just happened. So I don't show the 5 sim in the room, so put those on your own ninja charts. If you trade the 3 or 5, whether you trade the 3 or 5, either way, same exact setup. Okay? One setup, 2 wave patterns. Gerald Chef.